Given the current situation, it's no wonder people have turned to the internet to carry out routine tasks, whether office meetings, school lectures, or even piano and violin lessons. Something that's odd though is that people aren't turning to classic Skype or Cisco WebEx, but rather Zoom. In fact, for Zoom, first-time mobile app users have grown 748% since March 2nd. And throughout March, over 200 million users were participating in meetings every single day. Just 2 months ago, most of us had never even heard about Zoom. So why is everyone suddenly using Zoom? Well, starting off, Zoom doesn't require attendees of meetings to create an account like virtually every other video conferencing platform. To join a meeting, you simply have to enter the meeting ID, and till recently, a password was not even required. Furthermore, if you're on a computer, you don't even have to install any software. You can literally just click on a join meeting link from the host and enter your name and you're in. When companies and schools are trying to get thousands of people to adopt a new medium of communication, ease of use is critical. And being able to avoid meeting attendees from having to sign up or install any software is a significant advantage. This is especially useful for schools as they can avoid students from creating an account or installing software as an excuse to not participate. But at the same time, this is a clear security risk as pretty much anyone can join in on meetings. Companies that are sharing sensitive information over calls are well aware of this security risk, and generally have reservations before adopting Zoom. However, for the vast majority of users, this is not much of a concern anyways, as I doubt hackers are trying to learn about Keynesian economics or moment of inertia. Aside from being the easiest video conferencing solution by far, Zoom also has many unique features that users often love. One of these unique features is Zoom Rooms. Zoom Rooms is a simple solution to set up a video conferencing room, but users far prefer to other solutions, citing an easily navigable UI along with, again, ease of use. Moving on, for large institutions and companies, Zoom is significantly cheaper. For $20 per month per host on Zoom, you can get the business plan, which allows for meetings with up to 300 participants. The relative plan from WebEx costs $27 per month per host and also only allows for 200 participants. This may not seem like a big deal, but when you're purchasing thousands of subscriptions, it adds up quickly. For instance, let's take a look at a large university like the University of Texas at Austin. This university has over 50,000 students and 3,000 professors. Undergrad lectures here often have hundreds of students. If UT were to buy 2,500 business plans for their professors, Zoom would cost $50,000 a month, while WebEx would cost $67,500 a month, a 35% increase every single month. Furthermore, medium-sized institutions and companies can often get away with the free version of Zoom, as that itself supports up to 100 participants. Till very recently, Skype and WebEx only supported 50 users in their free version, which they both up to 100 matching Zoom. So generally, not only is Zoom easier to use, but also cheaper. But how is a small startup able to handle all of the logistics of hosting millions of meetings per day and still afford to beat out industry leaders in pricing? Well, it's not just beginner's luck or unlimited funding from Jeff Bezos. In fact, so far, we've been comparing WebEx and Zoom as if they're competitors, which they are currently. But what's ironic is that both companies were built by the same person, Eric Yuan. Well, Eric didn't actually create WebEx, but he was the vice president of engineering at WebEx, and he joined the company just 2 years after they started in 1997. Eventually, in 2007, WebEx would be sold to Cisco for $3.2 billion, and Eric would become the vice president of engineering at Cisco. However, he describes that WebEx development lagged after Cisco bought WebEx. He says that WebEx simply stalled and stopped pushing to offer the best user experience possible. Disappointed in the lack of progress for WebEx, Eric and 40 engineers from Cisco quit in 2011 and started Zoom. Given their background, it's really no wonder why Zoom is so well built. It was built by the same people who built WebEx, so all of the technical portions of building a video conferencing platform was a breeze. Their main objective was to simply improve in areas they thought WebEx was lacking, and this was ease of use, niche features, and pricing. But just because they had the best product didn't mean they instantly caught on. The video conferencing space is extremely competitive and well established. As a result, it was very difficult to convert businesses who were the main demographic to Zoom. Companies were simply used to systems they were already using and reluctant to change. However, after years of marketing and growth, the superior product did end up appealing to many companies, allowing Zoom to slowly work their way up to number 2 in the video conferencing space, only beaten out by their older brother WebEx as of August 2019. So Zoom was already a behemoth before the recent situation. But with the sudden explosion of people looking for a video conferencing solution, the market quickly expanded. And the key ingredient for Zoom's growth recently is that these users have no bias towards any one platform, as they are new to all of them. So they flock towards the most convenient video conferencing solution on the market, leading to Zoom essentially blowing up as they over doubled in valuation from under $20 billion at the end of 2019 to $46 billion today. If you guys thought this video explained the sudden rise of Zoom well, then make sure to drop a like and consider subscribing to see more questions logically answered. But until then, I'm Hari, and I'll see you guys on the next one.